Another day, another video, like always. One reason why I am a bit more nervous is because I have a live audience for the first time. Which makes me embarrassed. So if you hear stuff in the background, it's just my dad trying to mess up this video. And I rage quit in Outlast, so fun. Either way, today the video will be about a case. An old white case. Now, my PsVita. As a warning, I want to tell you guys that I do have one more game that I'm not gonna show you because I find it to be better for the next video, depending on when my flash comes. But the one thing I find interesting is a PS Vita and a Switch. They're not that different, obviously, but the PS Vita, it didn't really happen here in Sweden. Like, it wasn't really a thing, even though this is the game. It looks almost exactly like a Switch game. I know that like covers for games with the PS Vita can also be covers for Switch games. So yeah. So I'm gonna start. I charged you. Okay. Uno minuto, guys. I don't know if my PS Vita wants to work. It's like, it doesn't have enough power. I charge it during the night. I don't know what it wants from me. Except my firstborn child and my soul. And probably a goat sacrifice. Okay, so that means I will not be able to tell you guys about the games I got on the PS Vita when I got it the first time. I will only be able to tell you guys about games that I bought myself. That wasn't in the plan, but well. The first game I want to talk about and make a review of is Amnesia. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be called something more, but anime dating simulator. Amnesia. A little bit embarrassing, but that was one of the reasons why I first got a PS Vita like 8 years ago. I mean, I'm not really into it now, but you know, the nostalgia. So the first one I played was Icky. Now there will be spoilers. So I got the bad ending. He broke up with me. Like, main character. He broke up with MC. Only to then come to his friend and be like, oh my god, I'm not with them. I want to die. Like, excuse me. Excuse me, what the fuck? And at the moment I'm playing with Shin. I mean, he's not that great either, but you know, better. That's something. I mean it for the art, but it's quite old, so. But I mean, if you like anime dating simulator with guys, you know, then go ahead and try it. I know that this one does have a free version on Android phones, so. I mean, you can also watch the anime, because like most dating sims, they get an anime because they became popular. Either way, on to the next one. Danganronpa 2. I mean, I think this was one of the first ones I got. And I do like this one more than the first one. I mean, honestly, the first one didn't have that interesting characters compared to this one. You know, like... Yes, I have tried to figure out... No, this one doesn't have the kids in it, because I have on the PS4 where you get the Kuma kids, whatever. Either way, I do recommend it. Though it isn't that much like free play, you know, like you can't really walk around, it's not that interactive. You know, it's only like some typical like, oh, boom, a picture and you can pick and choose from those. Like, oh, here we have these certain characters where you can like talk to these guys. It's not really that much walking around either. But, I mean, it's a good story. Yes, not that much sandbox gameplay type of thing that I usually go for. So because of that, I also have this. Ultra Despair Girls. Danganronpa, another episode. So this one I like way more. It's more sandbox style, which is my style. You know, like it's more interactive, like you get to walk around and I don't know, enjoy your time. And it's also more, you know, like the bad guys are kids. I'm not that into kids. Kids can be very annoying, so you know, screw them kids. I'm already regretting this, guys. I'm so regretting this. I should make him move out. And the good thing with the PsVita is that you can also use the touchscreen, because you have the touchscreen on this, but you also have on the back side for certain games. So that's quite cool. And I think my PsVita just gave up on me. Oh my god, great. Is it dead forever now? We'll see, guys, we'll see. So, going from cool, sort of fighting and apocalypse type of games on to more dating sim. So this one is called Code Realize Wintertide Miracles. So I haven't gotten that far, to be honest. Like, none of these games I have gotten super far, but this one I probably played the least. Because it is about Christmas time. I'm not really that into Christmas time. You know, personal reasons, and honestly it's just cold and awful. Either way, you can see some of the character designs on the back. Yeah, I'm trying to remember like what it was about, but I'm fairly sure it had like it's based on like the 1800s-ish. So I do believe you have like some kind of Sherlock Holmes, Jack the Ripper-ish type of deal. I know I sound like Evelyn Reed. Jesus Christ, I watch way too much with her. But I do like it. You know, it is a bit more old school steampunk 1800s, so it's quite nice. Character design, I do believe they had a dog in it, so you know, if they have a dog, 10 out of 10. And then we have the biggest one of all that I am going to show you guys. Hakuoki Kyoto Winds. And a bunch of kanji. And I can't read kanji. So great. So obviously this is a limited edition stuff thing. And it is from 2017, even though I bought it last year. I mean, I wish I could be sponsored by these guys, but I know that PsVita games are dead now. But Sony, if you want to sponsor me, I'm all for it. Okay, so start off with a box. You get chibi characters. So, Hakuoki Kyoto Winds. By the way, if I am butchering the name, don't come for me. I don't actually know how to pronounce stuff. I only have Duolingo to learn Japanese. So what I like with Hakuoki, yeah, that should be right. Hakuoki. Whatever. It does have, like, no matter the game, and like Amnesia, there is a free version for Android mobile phones. It has, like, it's based in historical moments, so you have like the Shinsengumi and you have like actual characters, actual historical characters. Though it is a dating sim, even though it could have fooled me once or twice. And it has some supernatural input to make things more interesting. And like most dating sims, which I do want to complain about with all of them, the main character has no backbone. I can't. Please, get some backbone. Though in Hakuoki, at least she does know how to use a sword. So. So I just take it as it is. So let's start with actually, let's start with the big thing here. So since it was a limited edition that I paid a lot of money for, we don't need to go into a price. I'm just hating myself over it. I do get a wooden bento, which is very nice because it is wooden, like, damn boy. And you get all the things that you could need. And yeah, as you can see, yada yada yada, don't fuck up the wooden box. So, according to this, you have to be 13 and up to play the game, because otherwise you can't get the extra stuff. And I'm over here watched one of the anime movies at like 11. It was like, oh my god, amazing. But you know, it's like going to the cinema. You can go when you're like 2 years under the age limit or something if you have a parent. So yeah, a wooden bento, really nice. I will not use it. It's way too precious. That was my phone, in case you heard it. And then we have an art book. Because you pay a lot of money for it, so people aren't happy with just some random ass stuff. So since it is an art book, you do get some character design, character detail, even who the voice actor is in the game, and hopefully the anime. I haven't actually checked it, guys, so don't come for me. But yeah, you also get some event scenes. So, spoiler guys, but I hope this isn't too much, you know? So, you know, like, you don't have to print out a screenshot, guys, you can. You can just use the art book. And even though this is completely unnecessary in my thing, here we have the case for the game. And for some reason they decided, oh yeah, because it's a limited edition, let's make sure you can change it. I don't really know the reason why, but I think it's one of those things that they put there just so they can make it even more expensive. Though obviously I like it, you know. It's fun. And then we have something that I haven't actually opened. And that is the official soundtrack for the game. Like, obviously it's a CD. I don't think anyone really outside of Japan really cares for CDs nowadays. I could be wrong, but in Sweden we have like abandoned all that. Because if you wanna be cool and hip, it's like vinyl. It's not CDs anymore, it's vinyl. And the last thing you get that I did open but put back is this huge fabric thing. I mean, it's like half my body. It should be like a meter or so. So this was actually intended to be able to like put food. You know, you wrap food in it. So like if you have a sandwich, you just wrap it up and hope for the best, I guess. And I do put it back because it does feel very nice, even though it's 100% polyester. But you know. Oh, you can actually machine wash it. How about that? Either way, obviously for me I bought this whole limited edition thing because I actually like the game. I find it interesting for... Oh god, I'm so ruining this. I'm just gonna put it back like that. I have already ruined all the plastic. But either way, I do recommend like this game series, anime thing. If you maybe like me grew up with wanting like dating simulators, even though it's not that cool anymore. And is also interested in like Japan's history. Because I didn't study like 4 courses on Japan just to sit here and be like, oh yeah, history in Japan, who cares? Especially since one of the courses were like half the course just history. So yeah, I mean, I do recommend all of these games, but if you're not into that much romance, danganronpa, go for it. Like the whole plot, because they have a bunch of like anime seasons of different series and all that. I do like them, even though I haven't caught up with them. And if you're more for a dating sim, I do think Hakuoki is the best one out of these. Then I would probably have Code Realize, because it is a little bit better than Amnesia, where they say fuck you and then they want to kill themselves. No fun. Either way, I have wasted enough of your time, enough of my time, probably enough of Dad's time, and he sit there and be like, oh my god. So, see ya. By the way, if you like this, like, subscribe, whatever, you know, all that stuff that makes the YouTube algorithm more happy with me.